What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Comic Jaunt. We are a part of the lovely BS Podcast Network. I don't know what else to say. Laters.
Ladies, gentlemen, subscribers, and listeners, weighing in at a gentleman never asks and a lady never tells, Haven the Whisper Rain, and her tag team partner, Jason the Nova Sean Carl. And you are listening to As the Heel Turns.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Haven, and I'm here with Mr. Jason. And this is As the Heel Turns. And this week, we have a packed show because this weekend was the weekend of wrestling. So, get something to drink, get a little snack, put Gender on your TV, and listen to what we gotta say.
I'm just going to say that was a fantastic intro, and I was not prepared. That was awesome. But
That's how you do it.
But no, she's right. It was, I'm talking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It was like WrestleMania weekend. What was going on?
Right. It was great. I loved most of it.
I did too. You want to start with Saturday? Do you want to start with Saturday?
Well, I mean, NXT TakeOver was everything we thought it was going to be. It was great. It was freaking fantastic. The wrestling, oh my goodness. I don't know which match I love the most. Probably the tag match, though.
Dude, that tag match was everything for me. On Saturday, I'm a big fan. Like, I was messaging you during the show, and I was like, look, everybody. I've been following Eric Young since, like, he was wrestling AJ Styles in what was once called TNA.
Yeah, you definitely told me that.
And, like, to see Eric Young get some shine, I love it. I can't believe the AOP got their ass whooped. I'm talking start to finish, got whooped.
It was great, though, because, like, yeah, I didn't expect it. So I was like, yeah.
This is the tag team that's kicked DIY's ass, kicked the Revival's ass, and, like, to see them get handled, man.
It was something. But, I mean, DIY and the Revival are pretty small compared to the other guys.
True. I'm just surprised that Eric decided he should be in the match. Like, because he definitely just decided that. Like, and for me, it's either a tag match or I'm going to have to say that opening match. Was that opening match with Gargano? Dude, that boy can wrestle.
He can. He definitely can. I want him to come to the main roster so bad on SmackDown, though.
True. See, the thing is, I think he's waiting around for the other dude to get back from his injury. I'm like, man, that's a long time.
Yeah, how long is he supposed to be out for?
He's supposed to be out to, like, I'm thinking the Rumble?
Yeah, they're wilding.
Look, Johnny Wrestling. I'm mad. His nickname is Johnny Wrestling, which is like the coolest name you think about it.
I know. And because he lives up to the name, too.
Dude can freaking move. He took an L, which was surprising.
What? Very surprising.
Look, also, we all know there was two big matches of the night. Like, they were hyped. You go ahead and take the women's match.
Bro, let me just tell you. Ember Moon versus Asuka for the damn NXT women's title. That's the only match I was going to watch NXT for because I was like, I just need to see how it's going to go down. I was so certain that Ember was taking that title home, but she did not. I was hurt. I couldn't believe it. And then we find out later that Asuka actually has a little injury and she might be out for 2 months, which is like, oh, Ember should have just won. Now look at what's happening.
Look, I'm just gonna say
salty.
Go ahead.
I'm salty.
Look, all I can say is, you saw my rants on Facebook. I do not hide the fact people get mad at me, but like, hear me out, y'all. I do not like undefeated streaks. I just don't. Like, when they last more than 2 months. No, okay. I'm gonna give it a stretch. If they last more than 6 months, I'm not with it.
I feel you.
And like, I ain't got in ring wise, I got no problem with Asuka. But like, I usually watch her matches on repeat because I already know they're gonna end, so I don't need to be there for it live.
Right.
And that takes a little bit out of it for me. And you don't realize how much I was pulling for Ember. Like, out of all the matches, all weekend, I'm talking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I was pulling for Ember more than all the rest of the matches.
Damn.
So I was, as you say, tight after second. Dude, I was mad.
Nah,
Dude,
I definitely feel you though, because I really, it was two
you
matches.
felt it on Sunday. Yo, you felt it on Sunday for somebody else. We'll get to that.
2 matches out of the whole weekend that I said I'm not even worried because I know who's winning these matches. And those 2 matches slapped me in the face.
Right.
Like right across my face with no remorse. I was like, wow. And I really thought Ember I can't talk about it.
But it was a good match. We saw someone kick out of the Eclipse.
Yeah, it was a great match. No lie.
Let the record stand though. Asuka did win, but this is the second match she had to cheat to win.
Right, because she can't handle Ember. You feel me?
Right. All these look, she won. Don't get twisted. But like we said, she had to cheat both times.
And you know what? I don't mind an undefeated streak as long as the person who, like, as long as it tells a good story. Like, I feel like when Ember finally does beat her for this title, it's gonna mean so much. So this whole 500 plus days,
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it because plus the other women in NXT, I don't feel like any one of them could have beaten Asuka for this belt. Ember is the one to do it, and it'll happen, especially since Asuka has to keep cheating to beat her. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be so wonderful when she actually beats her. But I also enjoyed Rusev's little undefeated streak for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He got buried, cough cough.
Who? I'm just kidding.
You do not. Yeah, you know what?
No.
I can't even say nothing because he got done so dirty.
Oh, 6 seconds though. 6 seconds.
Anyway, before we get to that, would you take us into the last match?
Look, so with this match, let me just say this: Bobby Roode is glorious. Let's just say that. The man is a story. Because a lot of people, some of my friends say his matches are boring. Look, let me explain how Bobby Roode's matches work. He's a storyteller. He got psychology out the wazoo. And that's how he does his stories. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I thought it was a freaking lock that he was retaining. So I wasn't stuck.
Really?
I thought it was a lock. Because they hadn't built the story really. Like, he just became number contender with like 3-4 weeks ago, and they didn't really build it. He was still doing a storyline with Roderick Strong. So I was like, oh, nah, it's a lot. Drew gonna get cheated out, get pinned. We moving on. But they said, nah, we skipping through this. We go just do this storyline real short, 4 weeks, get the belt off them, and then shuffle them along the way. Now, that shocked me because they don't do that in NXT.
They don't. That's true because I mean the rematches that they have back and forth with those NXT titles are a lot. So, but I didn't think that was gonna happen. I was just like, you know what, Bobby had that belt for a while, and the hype behind Drew McIntyre was crazy. So I was like, yeah, he's probably gonna lose this belt tonight.
And the thing is, like, look, here's my thing. Like, don't get it twisted. I think Drew is a great talker and he's got a great look, but like, I don't really care for him in the ring. Like, bell to bell, I don't care. He does nothing that makes me go, man, Drew's amazing.
I mean, give him time. Give him time. I just think they're trying to usher in new top guys for NXT, so I understand why they did it. And like I said, people are excited for him to be here. And then you seen who came at the end of that match.
Oh yeah, my friend made a point.
Are losing their minds.
My friend made a point. The reason they shuffle us across is because they think that Drew McIntyre is just going to be a transitional champion. Like,
I don't I don't deny it. It's very possible.
Look, look, we all know who came at the end. Did you go to? Well, okay, no one goes to WWE.com. Let's be. But did you see his celebration? Wait, go off and explain what happened because we all jumping all over the place. We said what happened.
Well, freaking Drew McIntyre pinned Bobby Roode. Did he pin him or did he submission? I don't know. It was a crazy weekend.
Yep.
He beat Bobby Roode for the damn NXT title. And then here comes your favorite, Adam Cole, along with,
Baby.
I don't know their names. That it's slipping my mind right now, but you know.
That guy, I can tell you, I do not remember their individual names, but they are Redragon.
Okay. That's all we need because the people know who we talking about. And they kicked Drew McIntyre's ass. Yo, Adam Cole though, I wanted to not like him. Like, you don't know how bad I wanted to not like him, but I like him. Like the hype is, I think it's worth it.
See, let me explain something. I'm a conflicted man.
Okay.
I like the Bullet Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the whole Bullet Club. I like half of them.
Right.
Other half, I can't stand.
Can't stand.
Like, I like Adam Cole, but I don't like the Young Bucks.
Oh, I'm with you. But they're annoying.
The
They're
trash
very
bucks. You mean the great value Shawn Michaels?
Right. Like
the
Dollar
slim HBKs.
Oh man.
And I like Cody. I've always liked Cody, but like now Cody gets some shine. Everybody's like, man, Cody always been great. Y'all just didn't get to see it.
Right. I mean, I like Dashing Cody Rhodes. That was dope. And
they gave him terrible gimmicks, but he made all of them shine.
Right, because I did like Stardust until they made him an actual jobber, and then I was like, wow, this character has so much potential, and this is what you do with him. Okay, he's wrestling on main event, but okay.
Right.
Nobody watches that.
No, but I didn't even know it was a show still, to be real with you.
Well, it was up until, I don't know if it's still on now, but I know earlier this year it still was a thing.
It is. I just saw on Spotlight page that Heath Slater got a win on there this week. So yeah, it's still a thing.
So that's where Heath Slater is. Wow.
Do you know they record that shit like either before or after Raw? You telling me motherfuckers sit there for like 5 hours for Raw? No. No.
That's why I don't want to go to Raw. Like, I mean, no, SmackDown is where it's at.
But we still ain't said the dude's name. Adam Cole showed up, and like, I'll be honest with you, it'd be interesting when he goes to Raw for 2 reasons. Number one, because if he goes to Raw, later on down the road, because I wonder if they're gonna have a scene with Adam Cole and Michael Cole. And number two, Heath Slater definitely says "baby" all the time.
Right, he does. He does. Slater don't be on TV. Don't worry about.
Po Heath, the only man in 3MB in no shine.
I mean, well, he did win those tag titles, and he was super over at one point, and then he got moved to Raw, where all dreams die.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna be completely 100 with you, and then we're gonna get back on topic. My friend said that Raw makes people too. Raw has made 1 star in this last year. 1. Count them. 1. Look, you don't like him, but it's hard to argue he ain't a star. Right? Look, and we'll get to it. Once we move on, I will explain why he is a star. But if somebody says Samoa Joe, I said I don't believe that, and let me tell you why. In that Fatal 4-Way match, that match was just Brock and Braun. Let's be real. Like, Joe had moments and Roman had moments, but it was a Braun and Brock match.
True.
And on Raw Monday, and when we get to that, I'm just going to give it a little hint. Joe was definitely the extra man in that argument. As sad as that is, he's just a filler guy. And that's disrespectful. But anyway, back on topic. Adam Cole is here. things about, as they say, business has picked up.
Pick it up.
It's gonna be interesting, and all the moves and call ups and injuries. Not this week, but next week NXT is gonna be interesting because just so y'all know, the go home show and the show after takeovers are always hot garbage.
Garbage.
Because the go homes are usually like hype, no real matches, and the show afterwards are usually 50% recap with like 2 matches because they filmed 2 of the matches beforehand before the takeover, so it's not gonna be. I'll watch it because I watch it, but I watch it for recap purposes. It's usually not that great. But then we go on to SummerSlam. Look, can we admit that tag team match? Both of them were off the freaking chain.
Right. Like, first of all, that show was 1,000 hours.
1,000 hours.
But it was great. I mean, I've seen people saying it was blah, but I enjoyed it. The only match I missed was on a pre-show with the Miz Taraj versus the Hardy and Jason Jordan.
Look, baby girl, everyone missed that match.
Oh, okay.
The
I don't feel
audience
bad
missed
then.
that match.
Dang.
Because what happened was the center got miscommunication, and they thought it was like a regular time pay-per-view. So they didn't open the gates early enough.
Wow, assholes.
So like during that match, I'm not even kidding, there was legit only like 200 people in that arena. That's why Miz on Monday said, so this is what a sold out Barclays Center is like. I guess I will never know.
I guess he was salty as hell.
Oh, dude. So I legit think that with the Miz, they just give him a mic and say, go out there and be angry. Because like all his shit is like shoots. Like they're all shoots.
But I don't blame them because he's at his best when he just speaks as him, not when someone's feeding him lines.
Right. And he's arguably the second most over heel in that show. Like, just being honest.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that. But
SummerSlam.
Getting into the show, after the Miz match, there was, I think, the Cruiserweight title.
Yep, which I definitely didn't see. What happened?
I mean, it was not bad. It's just I didn't expect Neville to win, although I'm really happy that he did. But I don't know how I feel for Akira now because what was the point?
Yeah.
What was the point?
I guess they wanted to give something to the Tice brand before they took it back.
Just to take it away? He got the Zack Ryder treatment. Like, gave him a title just to take it away. The very next moment you have a match.
Yeah. And
after that.
Go ahead. I said, spoiler alert, after he lost it, he demanded an immediate rematch. What's up with fools asking for an immediate rematch? Y'all crazy?
Well, I mean, if you don't ask for an immediate rematch, you never get it. Ask AJ Styles.
You right.
Ask Finn Balor.
You right.
Just saying.
Go ahead, Queen. You got it.
So the next match, we have the Usos down since day one-ish, which is so stupid, versus the New Day. SmackDown tag titles on the line. If you have not seen this match, you're losing. This match was fan-freaking-tastic.
These guys are wrong.
Edge of my seat.
These suckers could wrestle in an empty arena blindfold match. And I'd be there.
Right.
These fools could wrestle in a kendo stick. Naomi on a pole match. I was there.
I'm here for it.
That sounded like a sex joke. Anyway. But, dude, it was off the chain. And I think people ask why I was on the pre-show. I think I figured it out. All right. Matches on the card have a time restraint, but matches on the pre-show don't.
Well, that's nice.
So like on the show, you notice how like on the show, I looked it up. At the entire show, the Usos tag match, count the pre-show and everything, the Usos tag match was the second longest show, or the second longest match, besides
Wow.
the main event.
The main event. Well,
Right.
I felt like that's a good reason, and I also thought that it was because they wanted people to actually tune in to the pre-show, because I know so many people wanted to see that tag match.
Right. I ain't missing no more pre-shows. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Right, because I thought for sure Big Show and Cass was gonna be on the pre-show, and I was not gonna watch. I was not gonna care about it.
Look, speaking of that match, let's go ahead and annihilate that match. There was only one moment in that match that I cared about, and it's gonna sound so weird, but it's when
Right.
Cass squeezed them bars. This man oiled himself up with baby oil and squeezed through the bars,
Like he really had a plan.
only to get annihilated.
It's crazy because he literally oiled up, slid out, and got murdered. Like he did nothing. Once his feet touched the mat, he had a boot to the face, and it was over for him.
Right, and then he ate a pin. Like, baby, what are you doing?
He's a genius. But yes, Cass beat Big Show. I don't think anybody cared.
Nobody.
Not one singular person.
Not the audience that was chanting boring.
Because it was.
Look.
But moving along, because let's not waste time on that crap. Next we had, well, it's not going to be in order because I don't know these matches in order.
Me neither.
But we had Randy Orton versus Rusev.
Who?
Right, because this match was not a match. I mean, Rusev had his little moment. He had about 60 seconds of kicking Randy Orton's ass before the match started. But as soon as they got in the ring and that bell went off, he got caught with the RKO out of nowhere and he lost. Rusev, what is you doing?
Come on, big fella. You know what he said? He said this match is gonna be a breeze, and he got RKO.
He almost looked as bad as Baron Corbin failing to cash in with the Money in the Bank. Like that's how bad it was for Rusev.
Hey, they about the same time limit, so.
Right, like that's embarrassing.
Look, I'm tired of Randy Orton having short ass matches at SummerSlam. Last match he got devastated by Brock Lesnar. I'm tired of these short ass matches.
Right. Maybe he don't want to take up too much time, but
man, let me tell you who else got buried. Look, Baron Corbin got buried again. Look, people.
I mean,
Baron Corbin came out there, right? This man, John Cena, the match started. John Cena got out the ring, said this man his head's not in it, laughed at him, played him like a fool, came in there, did embarrass this man and beat him with 1 AA. Nobody gets beat with 1 AA anymore.
Right. That's true.
Heel gender kicked out of that thing clean. Look.
You know why?
Why?
Because he is the champion.
The WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Thank you. I need to give him a round of applause. Sorry.
Had to.
Back to a boring Corbin.
And then he got embarrassed. Like John Cena talked trash about him, cost him Money in the Bank, went to the match, embarrassed him, and pinned him after 1 AA. That's it.
Not looking good. It's not looking good for him. But what I will say, he did look better than Rusev because he did actually, for the most part, dominate Cena in the match.
Yeah.
But like you said, 1 AA, and it was over. And he's a big dude, so for him to lose to just one, trash.
Just awful. But moving on to an upset that got the internet tight. Naomi, what happened?
Oh my goodness.
Now, as you know,
this is the second match of the weekend that I was so sure about that Naomi was gonna win. and I can't believe she cried.
Dude, I was
She had
crying at home too with her. Like, I'm just being real.
I mean, I like Natty. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like Natty is whack because she's not.
Yeah.
But I just didn't expect it, and I guess maybe that's why I like SmackDown because you don't really know what's gonna happen. But I thought for sure Naomi was holding that title until the end of the year. Like,
Look,
you just don't know.
This is what I think is gonna happen. I think Natty's getting her run, and maybe Carmella is gonna take it from her, but Naomi getting it back by Survivor. That's what I'm feeling.
Hoping that you're right.
I'm thinking that
I really hope that's right.
Because they're not gonna redesign a whole belt for you to just lose it right afterwards and not get it back.
No. Right, because that's what I was saying. Like, wait, why did she lose it? She literally just got the damn glow belt. Why would you do that? It don't even look good on Natty. I'm so sorry, but she has pink and black, and that blue ass title just.
She does look rather tacky.
She does, but I mean, I'm happy for her as a person. You know, I know she's been waiting forever to get a run. So.
Like, as much like Natty, I'm gonna be real with you. She's like Big Show. She put people over, but you don't expect her to ever really win.
Right. So I don't know. Maybe this is something. Maybe it'll catapult her and for people to take her seriously because she doesn't get much of a reaction.
She doesn't. She doesn't. She looking like Charlotte when she first started, where people just didn't care.
But they didn't know what. They were just like, oh, okay, like a Dana Brooke. Like no one really, like at all.
You must be watching this main event and stuff that I ain't watching because you naming a whole bunch of names I don't know.
Who are these people?
Well, here's a fun fact for you. I didn't know this. A title has not changed hands on the pre-show for like in the past, I want to say 7 years.
Because what titles is really on the pre-show? They did them dirty with that pre-show shit, but it was beautiful. It was a great match.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was. She lost clean, which means they got to have some high hopes for Natty.
Right. So next up, we have the next women's match, which
was a lot.
Sasha Banks versus Alexa, whatever her name is.
Now, okay, you gotta tell me about this match because I'll be real with you. Like, I didn't watch this match because it was such a like I watched it, but I was more interested in eating my pizza. Like, I'm real with you.
What kind of pizza was it?
Extra cheese, a pan pizza, pepperoni, bacon, and a little bit of mushrooms.
That is a fully loaded pizza.
I thought I was gonna die.
Well, I actually enjoyed the match. Damn, like they hit each other really hard, it seemed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a bit worried for a second. I was like, damn it, they gonna keep this belt on this bum ass girl. But thankfully, Sasha got her in the bank statement twice, and the second time Alexa tapped out. And I was like, thank you. The wrestling superiors, they have answered my prayers because I just needed Sasha to have that belt. Well, actually, I just didn't need Alexa with it. Anybody but Alexa. That's how I felt. I was Bray Wyatt.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
Anybody but you.
Anybody but you.
So yeah. It was cute. It was cute. It wasn't the best match. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say it was the best match I've ever seen because it wasn't. But it was good and my girl won, so I'm not mad.
I had a whole argument with somebody yesterday. He's a good friend of mine. Don't get it twisted. But we have debates. We both know.
Okay.
I won't name him. Let's just say he talks in all caps all the time.
Oh my gosh.
And we had a full debate in the Wrestling Taverns, one of the groups that we're both in, I think. And man, he was just saying, who's the best booked women's champion in the last couple months? And I was like, it has to be Naomi.
Right.
And he was saying, what about when Charlotte was champ? I was like, nah, Charlotte wasn't. Charlotte was okay. She was booked pretty strong, but okay. I was like, Alexa Bliss was not booked strong. Just be honest with. Just being honest. I was
Right.
like, Becky wasn't for real either. Like, a lot of women's champions were not booked strong, but Naomi and Charlotte, I think, were the best strong booked ones.
I guess. I mean, Charlotte was decent, but she kept losing the belt to Sasha. Like, it's cool you won at the pay-per-views, but when you keep losing the next night on Raw, I don't know how Charlotte look.
That's what hurt both of them, because he said, what about Sasha? I was like, well, look, I know you like Sasha and all, but like the record books say she has 0 title defenses. So I can't throw it in strong book because she's got no defenses.
That shit sucks.
Like, I next week they have the rematch. Hopefully she gets her first title defense on Raw.
Bro, I got my fingers crossed for that, because if she loses,
I don't know how to feel if she loses. I'm just like, but why?
They would be making her a joke if she loses.
And speaking of the next match, because we don't go in order.
Of course not. But we have to save the last 2 title matches for the last.
Oh, of course. We had, and I hope I don't forget a match. We have AJ freaking Styles versus KO, the face of America, with Shane O'Mac as the referee. So this match, look, okay, my only complaint is they put on good matches, but they have not had a clean win. They fought 100 times.
They are dancing around someone getting a clean victory.
Look, I don't want them to fight forever. I want this to be over, because as much as I like them, I don't like people fighting forever. I just don't.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, they did fight on SmackDown, and that was their last match. And I think they ended it at the perfect time, because if it went on another match after that, I think everyone would have been so over it entirely. So
I also think that the placement of pay-per-views are weird, because this year SmackDown has Hell in a Cell. I don't know what's going to go into the Cell match. We don't got any. The only match I think that should go to the Cell is the tag team match.
Well, hey, I don't mind that.
It's just Jinder and Nakamura in a Cell match. I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know what to feel about that.
Honestly, I mean, hold on. We got to get to that.
Okay, we'll get to that.
AJ won. Obviously, AJ won. It was really controversial. Some weird little extra shit going on. Shane actually counted the 3 when AJ was pinned, but then he saw his foot on the rope, so he said it didn't count. Kevin Owens was pissed. Whatever. The match was great. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I mean, it's what you would expect from AJ and Kevin Owens. What happened? You fell out of the damn...
Oh, go on. It's cool. I was scared. Did you stop?
It stopped?
No, did you stop?
Oh, I had stopped after I said what I said. Okay,
good. Okay. I did not hear what you said, but I'm going to make another point. What I was going to say was, it was a good match. I'm telling you right now, Shane is the worst ref.
Absolutely.
Shane is trash. Trash ref. Tell me why, dude. But did you hear what KO said when they were arguing?
Yeah, he basically said you can fall out of a building, but you can't count to 3. It's true, though.
I was going to say, why does SmackDown have so many heels that make good points?
Right. Like, I mean, it's not even just SmackDown anymore. I just think the main roster, they have heels, but all they do is speak facts. Like, Miz, Kevin Owens, Jinder, facts. You sound 1,000 miles away.
No, you ain't wrong. You are not wrong at all. Because, like, dude, when they threw shade during the build-up on poor little, what's his name? I say poor little, like Shane. Dude, they were letting Shane have it. Like, Shane was like, they beat that man like a scalded dog. They were just like,
they did.
Your family's known for screwing up. Your family's known for screwing up famous. No, he said legendary Canadians.
Oh yeah, because Kevin Owens is legendary right now.
I love Kevin Owens, but I didn't know he was in a Hall of Fame somewhere.
Right. I missed that ceremony.
But man, the match was good. We ain't never gonna see a clean match between these two. We just not.
Right.
It's never gonna happen. They don't want us to have it. They don't want us to be great.
Right. It protects both of them, I guess.
It does. But
the next match.
Oh, go ahead.
We have Bray Wyatt versus
Oh, I forgot
Demon.
about that match. Go on.
See, versus the Demon King Finn Balor. What I want to say is the only thing I was really looking forward to in this match was Finn Balor's entrance.
Me too.
It lived up to what I expected it to be. He had the mist, everything was red. He had Bray Wyatt's song playing. He has the whole world in his hand. It was real creepy. He came crawling down. I was like, Like I felt it.
I do not disagree.
It was great. How did you like this match?
Okay, so I watched this match. My biggest thing was we saw this match 6 days before, and they hit a lot of the same beats. Like, it was a good match. Being honest, if this was the first time I saw them and I didn't see them Monday, I was like, man, this is a fantastic freaking match.
Right.
But seeing a repeat of it, I have one question. My friend made a whole thing about this. He wants Finn Balor to do different moves when he's the Demon.
Okay.
Because his thing is this. With all supernatural stuff, like with the Undertaker, for example, when Undertaker was different personas, he had similar moves, but he always added a little different thing to it. With Finn, he wrestles the exact same way, but with paint.
Yeah. He could do something different. I don't disagree with that. But I don't know. I just think his style works for him.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more aggressive, I guess, when he has the paint on. But yeah, seeing 2 extra moves would make a lot. It would be a big difference.
It would make leaps and bounds for me, because I was watching this match and it was they to me don't have chemistry, to me. Because here's the thing. A lot of wrestlers are fantastic wrestlers. You can put a fantastic wrestler with a fantastic wrestler and they have no chemistry.
I know.
You can put a fantastic wrestler with a trash wrestler and they can have all the chemistry in the world. It's weird. It's so strange. Like, I wish I had an example of it, but I really don't at the moment. But there have been examples of just garbage wrestlers fighting A-level wrestlers and putting on barn burners. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, John Cena, great wrestler. Randy Orton, let's just say, for the sake of the argument, great wrestler. They may have had chemistry one day, but nobody wants to see those matches ever again. Like,
ever.
Like, when I watch their matches, I leave the room. Like, the last fight they had on SmackDown, I literally left the room because I was like, I don't want to see this. I'm mad you
said I leave the room. That's so funny.
I have never been driven out of a room, especially on SmackDown. I left a SmackDown show, dude, and I like John Cena. It's the fact that Randy Orton was so. Look, I got nothing wrong with Randy Orton personally. It's just face Randy. I feel the same way about face Randy as I do a lot of face characters that shouldn't be face.
Listen.
Look, go ahead.
I'm not going to disagree with you because I don't care for face Randy at all. And his style, yeah, I don't like his style with Cena's style. And that's the same for when Randy fought Jinder. I feel like it was too similar, so I didn't care about their matches after like the second one. Only cared to see Randy get beat up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Bray has chemistry with Finn, and he didn't have it with Seth either.
Oh, no, he did not. I agree. He did not.
I don't know what's happening.
Those matches were whack. Like,
I just didn't like it. So,
and it makes me upset because I think Finn is a fantastic, phenomenal wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Seth Rollins and I love Bray Wyatt, but I don't want to see a combination of them do anything.
Yeah, that's very weird, but it happens sometimes.
And there are some wrestlers whose styles go in everything. Like, I'm be honest with you, as much as I love Samoa Joe, and every match Samoa Joe has had, he has chemistry with everybody.
Right.
I mean, don't get twisted. I never want to see him fight Brock Lesnar again. Like, I made that point. Those two shouldn't fuck up again because I'm done. Look,
you know why? I think they could have had a better match. It's just they don't know how to book two strong guys. It's like one of them just has to look like a piece of shit, and it doesn't work when you know both of them are monsters. They can definitely have a great back and forth.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to Monday Night Raw. I can't remember I said that, so I can explain my point.
Wow.
But okay.
Finn won, by the way. Finn kicked Bray's ass.
Oh, we missed the match. Just so y'all know, I'm glad you said that because to rewind a little bit, Cass won his match, if anybody cares.
Oh, yeah, I think I said that. I said Cass won and nobody cared.
Yeah. Oh, you did? See, that's how bad it is.
We wasn't even paying attention. But the next match. No, we'll get to it. We got the Raw tag titles.
Tag team match. Go on.
And I was really excited for this match. I couldn't wait to see Dean and Seth win the titles because we know they were winning those titles. Can't deny that. They fought Sheamus and Cesaro, and this match might have been the second best match of the night.
Yes.
It was long. It was hard. Anyway,
I'll be honest with you. I actually really like their tag team finisher. Like, I know it's just their finishers together, but I like it.
First of all, they were on fire. I'm sorry, but Dean and Seth were on fire together. Like it was move after move breaking together. It was seamless. Like, oh,
y'all been wrestling together forever, I guess.
Right. Like oh man. Like that is the match I went back to watch. When I watched SummerSlam over on the network, I went straight to that match because that match, I love that because it flows. Back to back stuff.
Mm-hmm. Burn it down. Anyway. Oh, my favorite part when Cesaro took off running out of nowhere. Jumped the barricade, caught the beach bar, and tore it in half. I was like, look at this heel.
Like, how did he have time? How did he even know he would have time to do that? Like, Cesaro's great.
He is. He really is. Honestly, this Sheamus thing is the best thing that's happened to him in WWE.
Yeah. I'm worried about Sheamus. I mean, I'm worried about Cesaro though, because I think Sheamus has to go soon to film something, and Cesaro's gonna be on his own. So I'm a little worried, but hopefully he stays relevant.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think they're not gonna break up. I think they're gonna continue this feud and have like a Cesaro fill-in form kind of thing because their team is way too hot to break it up.
I know. It's so good.
And they got a new T-shirt. New T-shirt, hot team, selling merch. They ain't breaking them up. They probably gonna do it. That's why they think they had those singles matches last week to get people used to the fact that hey, these guys can go in the ring by themselves too.
Right. Yeah, because they're really good.
I don't think we missed any matches.
I was keeping count, y'all. We missed shit. Sorry.
We get to the semi-main event. We get the WW. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you introduce. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. First of all, Dean and Seth won those titles. By the way, I don't know if we said it.
Oh yeah, we get excited. Sorry. Go on.
We have the SmackDown World Title match between.
Oh, go ahead. I was being your hype man. Go ahead.
Okay. Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style, Mr. Black and Red himself. Like, he came out looking all adorable. and he was taking on. Who was he taking on, Jason? Let them know.
He was taking on your reigning, defending WWE champion, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Hardbody Mahal.
Yes.
I had to say all his nicknames.
You gotta say it all. Main event Mahal.
Main event Mahal. And
Yo,
Bay's Maharaja Monday Crush every Monday.
bro, let me tell you something. All right. He came out, he had on like a goldish.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, that color right there. And nah, he looked really great. And this match really, I was so stuck and confused because you know that I really enjoy both of those guys. But I think it's too soon to give the title to Nakamura. I don't, because if you give it to him now, the fans are gonna turn on him 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I want Jinder to have a good feud before he drops the title, because him and Randy,
Right.
it wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't great. You know, it had shades of a little bit of racism thrown in there from Randy, and I just wasn't with it.
Yeah.
But with Nakamura, even though I didn't want Nakamura to be the one to take the belt off him, I wanted it to be AJ, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Oh, fun fact, I read that Baron Corbin was supposed to cash in on Nakamura after he won. But because of the crap that Baron Corbin said on Twitter, he cashed in unsuccessfully, and they was going to have Jinder win by disqualification, but he got a lot of good public press. They was basically raving about him in the press, and people liked him, so they let him actually pin Nakamura. That's why it happened that way. And I was like, wow.
I'm gonna make two predictions. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Going into 2017, I don't know where Mahal is gonna be on the card, but he's gonna be a face. Because the one thing that WWE struggles for, is positive publicity.
Right.
And this man, he's an actual role model. He actually does good with media outlets and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Let him know.
Look, you met him yourself.
I did. Let me tell you, he's really nice. Like, he's really nice, really humble, and I feel like he went that extra mile for everybody that was there because he didn't have to. You know what I mean? Like, I heard a few people. I heard of Becky Lynch said that she would finish her line. You know, 'cause you got 200 people, but she would finish it. And I know he said the same thing. He was like, "Yo, I'll finish whoever's outside." You know, and it just seemed genuine. He didn't seem like, oh, another person, let me smile and take a picture. Like, nah, he genuinely seemed happy to be there. You know, and these two little boys in front of me, little boys, he spent a lot of time with them because they were like super fans, and I thought it was the cutest thing in the world, you know. So yeah,
he's given this run 150%.
and he looks like, it's crazy because people hate him so much, and it's crazy because even in interviews he says himself he was nowhere to be thought about in the title picture, you know, but he worked hard and he kept the faith and believed in himself, and look what happened, right? And
Yeah.
and he can get better, and he wants to make people proud and blah blah blah. He looks like a champion. I don't care how much of a jobber you think he is, even though he's not anymore. He looks the part, from his entrance to his freaking suits, the way he just carries the belt with, like, he really is really proud to be the champion. And I don't know how people can hate him, and even his real life story. Like, how can you not like him?
Like
Like,
the only thing that I would give people, the only inch I would give people against him is he's not in this era we live in now. He's not. We have the greatest wrestlers on earth. Period. We've never had, when it comes to in-ring talent, the WWE has never had this many people. Like, you could throw together damn near anybody, put on a 5-star classic.
right.
And he's not he's not terrible in the ring, but he ain't AJ Styles.
Right.
So
He definitely has work to do, and I can give you that, yeah.
and
But
they're comparing him to like AJ Styles and whatnot. And like, look, I'm telling you right now, when I'm not saying if when he gets his in-ring skill up to par,
right.
y'all, all these people who talking all this smack are gonna be like, oh, I love this guy.
And you know what I'm gonna say to them? Hop off of his you know what, because you wasn't there with us from day one. I was there, all right?
Right. Look, the bandwagon is full.
Right. And even when he loses that title, sadly, because it's gonna happen, be riding for him because I don't know, certain people you know, like, yo, this is really what they want to do, and they're really genuine people. They're not like Brock, who wants to talk shit about the business and the fans and don't really give a crap about it. He only there for the money. This is what this man wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Randy, and you know the past Randy has had. Like, he's not like them. And as far as comparing him to AJ, you can't. How many people is it AJ Styles? It's not
Right.
many of them. Like, you can't do that. Don't even try to disrespect him. Trying to compare him to AJ. Compare him to somebody else because he's getting better every week. If you show me his match from when he first came back last year, and then you show me the match he had against AJ on SmackDown, what he was so much better by that time.
Exactly. And here's my biggest thing, because I've heard two arguments against it. They were like, well, he's champ because, the Indian market. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm a bite. I'm going to say yes. But I don't believe that. But here's the thing. I'm going to say this. How many champions in the history of wrestling, or even the last 10 years, were champion simply to do a ratings pop? Like, they didn't hold the championship long. They were there just to get a 1 or 2 week pop.
Right.
Look, Dolph Ziggler was nothing but a pop. His whole thing to be a pop. And I honestly, and I'm gonna get hate for this, I honestly think majority of CM Punk's run as like that champ, whatever, was just so WWE could give the hardcore fans somebody to root for. Because the man never main evented.
Gotta feel like a whole jackass.
Like, look, here's because I actually looked it up. He is the world champion, right? 8 months of that run were pay-per-views that did not feature a world champion as the main event. What?
That's a shame.
Dude, with Brock fought Triple H, CM Punk was either next to last or before that with the world title. What? How you the world champion and you ain't even close to the main event?
Right.
I'm just saying there are a lot of champions that they have, and they have them for different reasons. With gender, they're trying something different. They're giving you guys something different you haven't seen. Every champion that they've ever crowned, they've crowned for a specific reason. They crowned CM Punk so you could have your internet champion guy. I mean, sadly they didn't push him or anything. Like, they pushed him, but like they didn't hold him in high regard at all.
Right.
Whenever Brock's champ, because they wanted to build the undercard overall. So that's a reason. Well, I wouldn't say undercard, but they wanted to build up other main event people. Every champion that they have, there's a reason for it. Is it good? Is it bad? It's up to you to decide. But people keep saying it's just for this market and blah blah blah. Well, yeah and no. It's every champion serves a purpose.
Right.
But, that aside, so let's finish the match.
And I just want to say, to add to that, even if it was because they want to, expand the Indian market, he's been champ for going on 4 months now, though. Like you said, it's usually a hot, quick, blink and you missed it. But this is getting lengthy, so they gotta have faith in this man.
They do. They have to, and the dude's doing good. Like, Vince likes him because he's actually
right.
Because people say it's because of his body, but I say it's because of that, and it's because the dude loves wrestling and he's super humble. Because the thing is that WWE does not need. They do not need a guy who's full of himself.
Mm-hmm.
They do not need a guy who thinks he's bigger than the company. They don't need people like that anymore.
They sure don't.
And he just likes to wrestle and make fans happy. So Vince is ecstatic over that.
Exactly. There you go.
What?
And he's willing to learn.
He's like, what? We got a young guy who wants to be here and wrestle with us? Go on.
And guess what? He's young, so y'all gonna be seeing him for years and years.
Yeah.
Mm.
Young in his best shape.
You hear me snapping my fingers? I can't even snap, but you heard it.
Yep. But people were tight about the ending because Jinder won by pinfall.
Right. And I get it. I trust me, I get it, because I was torn, because I said I want Jinder to keep his belt, but I don't want Nakamura to take his first pinfall on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because you know what I said?
What?
If Nakamura's not getting a belt, they're gonna make Jinder pin him to make him be more of a threat. You know, because people, they still don't really take him seriously. Some people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, pinning Nakamura would give him that edge. Like, wow. But I just wish he would have hit Nakamura with at least 2 finishers instead of just that one singular coloss.
Yeah.
But at the same time, his freaking move is one of the most protected finishers right now.
It really, nobody kicks out of that move.
Of it yet, so he's really a big deal. I don't know how people not getting it, but
like, because here's the thing. Okay, when I saw it, I knew exactly what was up, and I argued with, again, the same person earlier this week, but I convinced them, which is great. They let Nakamura get the pin, and they let Nakamura eat the pin, because Jinder is one of the few. We only got like 3 real heels in the WWE. People that get legit heat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people legit, because we have because if you're like an internet wrestler guy, and I hate saying it like that, but like if you're one of those people that, oh my god, I loved him from this and this and this, you don't boo him.
Right.
AJ Styles struggled to get people to boo him because he's AJ Styles. People love AJ Styles.
You can't boo AJ.
Yeah, so Jinder, because he's such a lovable character, people cheer him. This gets him legit heat. People legitimately boo him, and it's not go away heat like Dolph Ziggler. It's boo, I don't like what you did heat.
Right, exactly.
And that's I think it's perfect booking, because you got your top heel. He's a bad guy. He's getting booed. It's great. And my friend made another good point. He said, I'm glad he didn't win this, because he wants Nakamura's actually winning the title to be the main event of a SmackDown pay-per-view, so he can be the last thing you see.
That would be great. I actually would like that.
Because like this co-main event thing, that's not what's up.
Especially when they keep having SmackDown be that second to last match instead of the damn last match.
Right. This is WWE champion, not the little Fruit Loop belt. Anyway.
Right? Shit. But the last match, the Fatal 4-Way.
Mm-hmm.
This match, it was a lot of action. Like, this was my third favorite match, action packed.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Roman spear Brock through the barricade. We saw Braun Strowman really try to murder Brock Lesnar. He slammed him through 2 announcer tables and then threw a third one on him. And I don't like Braun, but I was like, I gotta give him his props for that, because he brought the fight to Brock.
He absolutely devastated Brock's life. My favorite I saw online, and I'm milking this joke to death, because that little, I don't remember the dude's name, but I'm an internet troll, and I like looking at internet videos. So like anything that becomes popular, I've already seen it, and I've already gotten tired of it before it becomes popular.
Wow.
But I know I have no life. But my favorite meme was, it said Brock strolls in SummerSlam. Man, got this fatal 4-way. This finna be a breeze.
Right.
3 tables later.
3 tables. Like, Braun was not playing with him.
He slammed it through a table, picked his ass up again, slammed it through another table, and flipped the third one on him.
Like, stay down.
He threw a chair at Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns.
You know what? I'm tired of him in that damn chair, all right? Like, what's going on? Psycho.
Those motherfuckers are heavy. I'm just being real. Those things are heavy.
I know.
Dude, he said, I'm winning this belt. Period.
Yeah, he didn't come to play, but thank goodness he did not get that title. Roman got caught with an F5 and he took the pin. I was surprised.
I was shocked. I didn't think I thought Roman was the one guy who was not going to take a pin.
Right. I
When he
thought it
pinned,
was going to be Joe.
my room fell silent. They were like, "Roman took the pin? What?"
Is this
You would have
true?
loved. You would have loved my room because they were so divided. Like they had people cheering for everybody in that room. Like my friend was like, "Don't give it to Braun. He's a generic monster." The other dude was like, "But he's tearing everybody up." He's like, "Who you rooting for?" He's like, "I'm rooting for Joe. Joe ain't winning. Who you rooting for? Brock? You know the guy who's gonna win?" I said, "I'm tired of Brock. Give it to this person." Like it was.
Everybody's tired of Brock, man.
Don't crucify me, but I will give this. This is the most I've enjoyed Brock Lesnar in years because he actually looked like he was struggling. He was doing some work. He was earning that $100K a match.
Yeah, I'm saying like he worked for it during that match. Okay, he went through a lot of shit. He didn't just show up for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I was like, okay, if Brock can be here more often. Brock don't gotta be there 4 Mondays in a month. He can show up for 2.
Yeah.
All right. But when we don't see you for 3 months, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna make a point real quick. This pay-per-view, the reason I love this pay-per-view is it expressed something that people don't realize. Wrestling is subjective, and wrestling can be entertaining in different ways. Because this match was nothing but spot after spot after spot.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest, for technical wrestling, it was by far the sloppiest match on the card. It was like, that spear was sloppy. One of the F5s was terrible. The power.
I cringed so hard during that spear. I was like, oh no, Roman.
Dude, it's like everybody was so antsy to hurt each other. They just were messing up every move.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, because it had such big spots, people say it's an amazing match. So you can like a match just for spots.
Mm-hmm.
And the Uso match was the best or tied for best technical match because they were wrestling.
It was.
And we had some matches that were surprises, like that she won.
Don't remind me.
And we actually saw moments that got you legit heat, like people like the Nakamura getting pinned. That got legit heat. This pay-per-view, people were mad about this pay-per-view because pay-per-view was the most controversial pay-per-view that WWE's had in a long time.
Yeah, like people are mad when their favorites don't win. That's all it really is. Because if you're trying to tell me this pay-per-view was not entertaining, if you're trying to tell me this pay-per-view did not have good wrestling matches, entertaining matches, you're full of shit.
Exactly.
Like it had everything. It had a little bit of comedy with Enzo greasing up and coming out of the cage. Like it had everything.
It really, like, if you like hot spots, boom, main event. You like controversial finishes, boom, we got you. You like wrestling, boom. You like title changes, boom.
You had a ton of title changes.
You want to be surprised, boom. They turned everything on its head. You want high flying match, boom.
Yeah, they did. I don't know, man. I enjoyed that pay-per-view thoroughly. Okay, like
me too. WWE brought it this weekend.
I was shocked because I didn't have high expectations. I was just like, listen, I want to see about 4 of these matches. Anything else, it's whatever. But I liked them all.
I'm gonna have to say this, and please don't crucify me, but I'm gonna have to say that Fatal 4-Way match, Braun might have been the MVP.
Listen, Braun is a big ass trash can. All right.
But look, hear me out. So let's just be real. Joe was there for a little bit, but he was in the match, but he wasn't really in the match.
You gonna start disrespecting Joe, all right?
I like Joe. Raw disrespects Joe. Look, I want Joe to main event. I do. But when he loses to one F5 and then becomes a filler, he's a filler in this feud. Look,
that does suck.
He had a terrible feud with Seth Rollins. That feud was trash. I don't know what's wrong, but Seth ain't had no good feuds.
Maybe it's not the year of Seth.
Seth, Bray, and Finn have just had a rough couple months.
Yeah, I won't deny that.
If your name ain't Braun, Brock, or Roman, you had a rough couple months on Raw. Because even Miz ain't even had nothing to do. He's your freaking Intercontinental Champion.
They get me so tight because Miz is such a treasure. Not treating him right.
Dude, like, I'm just the person I'm most upset about. There's three people I'm most upset about not doing nothing. Joe is a monster in like a full package. Ain't doing nothing. Miz is the best talker. Ain't doing nothing. You got Bray and Finn at the same time, and like their feud had like 2.5 weeks. I'm not saying 3. A build to a whatever match, and they both just moved on the next night. What?
Right.
Bray wasn't even on the show.
Oh man. Wait, let's get into Raw. So yes, Brock Lesnar retained his title.
Oh, by the way, since this is a long ass episode, I'm gonna do everyone a solid this. We're gonna have a double feature on Saturday and Sunday. You get one reviews the pay-per-views and one reviews the Raw and SmackDowns. You're welcome.
All right.
Let us know what you think about this. It sounds like a very abrupt end, but we had to cut it right in the middle. But let us know what you think. The episode tomorrow is going to drop around noonish 1 Central Time. It's already been edited and already been post-dated. But let us know what you think of it. And don't forget also, next week we're going to be on the Fans on Patrol show. Yeah, the Fans on Patrol. So obviously it's going to be a pretty awesome episode because you got those awesome people and us awesome people. So stay tuned.